Hey guys, Mr. T here. This is just another video. This one is on addition and doing it manually. So want to do a series of videos of my own for how to do the calculations manually, because this is going to apply to pretty much everyone if they're doing senior maths and doing tests without notes and calculator. So how do you add manually? You stack the numbers being added on top of each other. I generally recommend largest down to the smallest. And in addition manually, this is the only arithmetic that you can do manually where you can add more than two numbers at once. So you can stack up as many numbers at once that you would like to do. It's better to keep it small, but you can if you really wanted to do more than two numbers being added at once. Second thing to think about, you need to line up the decimal point vertically. When you stack these numbers on top of each other, if the numbers that you're adding are whole numbers, say like 100 or 2, they don't have a decimal point. Well, yes, they do. We just don't bother writing it. It's to the right of the last digit. So that will help you align them following that rule. Next thing to keep in mind is you work from the right to the left. And what do I mean by that? Well, you're adding your numbers down the column. So you start from the rightmost column, and then you add all the numbers down the rightmost column. And once you've done that, you move to the left, and then you add all the numbers down that column. You move to the left again. So you're starting from the right-hand side of your numbers and moving to the left. Now, once you add the numbers down the columns, the last digit of the sum of those numbers goes under the answer line. The other digits, not the last one, are added to the column on the left of the column that you were just doing. So they essentially become numbers in that column. The decimal point in your answer must be aligned with the decimal points in the numbers that you're adding together in the first place. So everything's lined up, stacked on top of each other. So let's have a look at this example here, 2567 plus 943. So my recommendation is you stack them on top of each other from largest to smallest. So 2567 is obviously bigger than 943. I've stacked them on top of each other. The decimal points are aligned because the decimal points are to the right of those. Draw the answer line here, indicate that I'm adding them together. And now we start from the right and go to the left. Look at the first column of numbers, 7 on top of 3, 7 plus 3. And I'm adding the numbers down the column. 7 plus 3 is 10. So the last digit of the sum goes under the answer line, 0. The other digits are added to the column on the left. Well, 7 plus 3 made 10. So the last digit is 0. The other digit is 1. So that 1 is a number that becomes part of the next column on the left, and I'm just adding it together. So it's going to be 1 plus 6 is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the last digit of that sum is put under the answer line, and the other digit is added to the next column on the left. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 9 is 15. Last digit goes under the answer line. The other digits are added to the next column, and 1 plus 2 is 3. 3, 5, 10. So let me just check that on the calculator. So if I'm going to get you to practice these, I'm not going to give you a whole series of questions. You can literally make up your own questions and work them out and check them on the calculator. 2, 5, 6, 7 plus 9, 4, 3, 3, 5, 10. Example 2, so I want to chuck some decimal points in this example and also add more than one number at the same time. So I do recommend you put the largest number first, so put a 1 there, that's the biggest number, and work down, 2 and then 3. So I have an order, 336.32. So these have decimal points in them. So I need to align the numbers on top of each other with the decimal points vertically aligned. So 3.265 is going to be the next one down, so 3 is going to go here. 0.265, and then the last number 1.7, answer line, indicate that I'm adding. Okay, work from the rightmost column. Now, if you're pedantic or you're OCD, you can put zeros to make everything look nice and lined up. You shouldn't need to do that. So start from the rightmost column. 0 plus 5 plus 0 is going to be 5. No remainders. 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 0 is 8. No remainders to bring it to the next column. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 7 is 12. 2. Remainder goes added to the next column. 1 plus 6, 7. Plus 3 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. Remainder goes to the next column. 3 plus 1 plus 0 plus 0 is 4. No remainders. 3. And then, as stated above, the decimal point in the answer is aligned with the decimal points in the added numbers. So the decimal point goes there. So I can just check that on the calculator, put that in. 3.265 plus 336.32 plus 1.7, 341.285. Done and done. So hopefully that helps you out with addition manually. I will see you in the next video.